Gotta go this
way.
way.
No, you can't see it. You have to go this way.
Gotta go that way. You gotta
fan it out.
Fan that way.
I can't see you.
Dawn, you gotta get that way. Everybody's gotta get that way.
What am I gonna do?
Because you guys are all gotta be that way. Well, folks, we are here in Port Huron, Michigan at Lighthouse Beach. We got Toe with us. There's Toe, got his hat. We got Denise. Oh my, I almost called you Dawn. They're alike, a lot alike, somewhat. Well, not exactly. Anyways, I see you got a Dolly shirt on, so you're in the spirit today. Yeah. And of course, Dawn, myself. And today we're gonna take in Michigan. This is our first day back in a while. It's been 6 months, I think, since we've been here. 6 months. And we're gonna start here at Lighthouse Park. Now we did do the last time we were here, we went up into the Fort Gratiot Lighthouse and all that. We're not gonna do that today. We're just gonna kind of go out and it's a nice warm day. I don't know. It's hot. It's a warm day in Michigan. Actually, you could almost probably swim it. It's still cold. Yeah. It's still cold, but you can swim today, though. It's nice and warm. But Toe, Denise, Dawn, you guys ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Our adventure today starts at Lighthouse Park. There's the Fort Gratiot Lighthouse is here in the park. But this was the beach that you and Denise and
we all grew up on it.
You grew up. Yeah, you grew up on this swimming. This is where you swim. This is the local swimming hole, right?
Yep.
Nice beach, by the way. Now, let's go ahead. Let's do a little exploring. You know, I can smell charcoal grill. It smells really, really good. And on the weekends, this place will be packed. People everywhere. They'll have their little chairs and everything. And then right across Lake Huron here is Canada. So Canada's all over that way. And yeah, got some nice little bathrooms and stuff over there. That's new. That wasn't here the last time we were here. I think there was another one, but this one here is a newer one. It looks newer. And we must be in Michigan because there's an oak tree on the beach. No palm trees here. And there's nothing like the Great Lakes this time of year. Doing a little swimming, boating, fishing. I think you can fish any time of the year, but yes, they have a thing here called the float down. It starts right here, goes all the way to Marysville, and some folks will drift over into Canada, and they don't take a liking to going to Canada. But there'll be 6,000 people that will come on this beach, and then they'll float down about 6 miles. I think about 6 miles if you do the float down, right?
I love the beach. It's cold, but
it is cold. I'll never forget how cold this is, but look at how clear it is. Oh yeah, very refreshing. And you can just feel the cold breeze coming off the water. Yep. Great lakes, great times. So this is Lake Huron. And as you go that way, it turns into the St. Clair River. So this is a really nice area to watch for freighters. The freighters will come in from Lake Huron here and start lining up with the St. Clair River heading towards Detroit. And yeah, I also like looking for rocks. You never know, you might come across a Petoskey stone. Those are the ones that folks watch out for. Little gem. You won't probably find one here because this is a public beach, but that's the Fort Gratiot Lighthouse. We did climb to the top there. We have a video in our library. I'll put a link in the description below so you can watch that. But that was a fun day. We also talked a lot about Dawn growing up here in Port Huron.
We used to ride our bikes all the way out here to the beach and enjoy the beach and then ride our bikes back home. We'll just pedal, us and the neighborhood kids.
Well, I did bring my swimming shorts. I don't know if I'm gonna swim while we're here, but this is perfect weather for swimming. And I don't know, maybe we'll come back later and swim before we leave. It's cold. So Toe was saying this is the biggest dandelion we have ever seen. Look at the, it's huge. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's quite big. Beautiful photo there, actually. Couple good photos. They have a really cool play area. Yeah, shaped like a lighthouse. Little jungle gym. Yeah, they have an exercise area and everything.
No, not there.
Swinging, huh?
Yeah. This must be something new.
Yeah, it is new. And the ground is like squishy. It's like you could bouncy. The ground's bouncy. Oh my goodness, this is a teeter-totter. It's like a futuristic one. Oh, okay.
I wish Denise was over here. Where is
Toe's over there. He's laughing at us. You know, if Denise was here and then Toe is like right here. Woo! Wow, this is pretty cool.
fun?
Yeah, it is. And there goes a freighter. The Paul J. Martin. So this freighter just made it into Lake Huron. And then there's another one out there waiting to come in. Yep. We're going to take about a 30-minute drive from Port Huron over to Sterling Heights, Michigan. There's something I want to say goodbye to over there, something that I grew up going to. They'll be tearing it down here at the end of the month, and I want to check that out. And we're going to do some, I don't know, we're going to do some exploring today. There's a couple different little things around the Metro Detroit area. And we got everybody in the car.
Say hi, everybody.
There's Denise back there. Toe's back there. Yeah, guys, we are on a little road trip around Metro Detroit.
Yay.
It's 80 degrees here.
It's hot.
Far cry from the 95 that we experienced driving down all day yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're here at Sanders. It's a Michigan favorite. They're known for their hot fudge. And there's a factory in here. But growing up, this was also known as Morley Candy. And I remember taking tours on field trips and watching them to make all the candy. Also, they were also known for fundraising. So a lot of times at school, we would have candy fundraisers. You would go around, sell the candy, and then you would benefit with a school field trip or whatever you're raising the funds for. Let's head on in. They changed since then, and it's now called Sanders. So Sanders must have bought out Morley Candy. They've been in business since 1875. And everybody over here is waiting patiently for me to get done talking. You're looking all chill over there. You guys ready for some Sanders chocolate? Chocolate worth sharing. Sanders fine chocolate since 1875. And you wouldn't believe the smell that I am smelling right now. And the factory is still here. I remember this. Of course, the machinery is newer, but they're making little chocolate candies as we speak. Yeah, I remember selling the chocolates for fundraisers at school, and then we would go to real cool places. Or Bumpy Bear, his name is Bumpy Bear, $16.99 each. And I got hats and aprons. And they even have a little Easter for $9 each. And Detroit is also home to Faygo, and they got some right here in case you need some with your Sanders chocolates. And the bumpy cake is what it's about here. I remember indulging into these when I was younger, and that's another Detroit thing, the bumpy cake. They have a lot of Michigan products, of course, cars being from Michigan. They have Faygo. And there's nothing like ice cream with some Sanders hot fudge, hot chocolate over the top of it. I remember that tin there. I think we had that. Oh yeah, that's the stuff there. So Morley candy is still there. They still make it in there, but it's branded as Sanders if you buy it like not part of the school fundraising. So, and yeah, we got to see a little peek inside the factory and see them making the chocolate. Of course, it always reminds me of Lucille Ball. And remember you eating the chocolate and all that? Yeah, she's.
They need to put cutouts of them back there.
yeah, but that's cool. It's definitely worth the stop. And you know what? Their hot fudge is where it's at, though. That's what they're known for. That's a Michigan thing. Everybody knows that.
Caramel and cheese and caramel popcorn.
Oh,
just
yeah.
some small chocolate would melt.
You know how hard it was to go in there and not get an ice cream with their famous fudge on it? That was difficult. But yeah, wow. I remember, going down there in school field trips and watching them make, you know what I'm saying, making the chocolate and that. It hasn't changed much. The machinery's changed. But, okay, anyways, on to the next destination. I like your shirt, by the way.
That's cool.
I like that. So we're here at Lakeside Mall, and this is the last couple weeks that this mall will be in existence. I believe almost every store is closed except for a couple. And we're going to go in and check it out because this is the mall that I grew up going to. A lot of memories, a lot of shopping. I remember going to Sears for the first time here. And it's a big mall. It was a Tubman mall. In fact, of course, Tubman was, he created a lot of malls all through this area and the whole country. And I believe he passed away a few years ago. My uncle worked for him at one time. Very interesting. Alfred Tubman was his name. Very interesting individual too. But wow, it's gonna be weird saying goodbye or not seeing this anymore. So we're here at Lakeside Mall, and this was the mall I grew up going to. It's a huge mall, and this is the last 2 weeks. On July the 1st, they're gonna start to tear this mall down. There's only a couple of tenants still left. We're gonna head on in real quick and just take in some last memories. Gosh, I grew up going to this mall. And let's go ahead and take a look around. There's not much left. Oh boy, yeah, this brings back a lot of memories. That has not changed at all. And I remember they had the sunken in seating areas. And I remember sitting there waiting for Mom to leave J.C. Penney's or one of the anchor stores. I believe there was 4 big anchor stores here. Yeah, J.C. Penney's. You had a Hudson's, Sears, and another one I can't remember. But there's an old Spencer's over there too. There's Dawn riding the escalator. I believe this will be my first escalator I've ever ridden, or at least the one I remember. The only thing that's keeping this mall from closing is a couple of the anchors. They're trying to close everything out, and it's final days. But on July the 1st, they said that this should be done. It should be done. There are still some stores here. We got Claire's, but the majority of them are closed. He's playing around. And Spencer's is moving. Of course, everybody's moving. And I have a few stories that I'll tell when we get to them. One about my sister and something she did was kind of embarrassing for her and kind of scary for us. Yeah, everything is pretty much gone. I remember that being the information center. There's always a few people working in there. And this mall you can get lost in. It's kind of zigzaggy, but I believe that was intentional for getting people to look around. But yeah, there's Lord and Taylor over there. And yeah, it's all gone. This water fountain was a little bit of drama for my sister. It shooken her up and us up. So I remember what happened. They never had any of these ropes. And as a kid, you can walk right up and you can put your hand in the water that would come over the side. And my sister, my little sister, she fell in, completely went underwater. And when she emerged, she was just soaking wet. And everybody in the mall was staring at her and us. And she was crying, and the water used to shoot up here, and of course the elevator over there, the glass elevator was one of the first glass ones. But right here, exactly right at that spot is where my sister fell in. I think she was just trying to put her hand in the water and whoop, whoop, went in. And I remember these little cove sit-outs, and if I remember correctly, I remember when you sat in these seats particularly, sometimes the water would you kind of get a little bit misted sitting there. Of course, the seats are all been ripped up and that. Auntie Anne's. I believe this was a Mrs. Fields at one time. Remember? This was a Mrs. Fields. And they used to have the great big cookies in there. Oh boy. And yeah, there's the ice rink. Nobody ice skating anymore. We're just reminiscing in old times. It was my sister Jamie I was talking about, my closest sister. I was little too. We were both little. And but anyways, yeah. Everything must go. Not much left in these stores. They're pretty much done. The one sign back there said 6 more days left. So, but there's some art in the mall I want to take a look at before it goes. And it's pretty much the end of an era. I remember coming here at Christmas and you couldn't even walk around. There were people on top of people. This would all be crowded. There's an old food court up there I want to go check out. We'll walk up. So this was Sears. This is where I bought my first tool set. Right in there. That's where I bought my first tool set. And I remember the art. And every anchor store had some crazy art installation. When this mall was first built, there was hardly anything out here. This is all like cornfields, and everything grew up around it. In fact, this is one of the more popular areas to live in the Metro Detroit area. This property sits on like 190 acres. I don't know the exact number, but it's around 190 acres. And it's worth a lot of money. This land it sits on is worth a lot of money. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to rebuild it into a town center. It's going to have housing, shopping, but it won't be the way that we remember it. And this was a newer edition. Newly built. Yeah, Charlie's Philly cheesesteaks. This is a little Chinese restaurant. I've actually have eaten here before. Yeah, they used to have some really good noodles. Chinese noodles. And this was a double-decker carousel. Of course, it's gone now. At least they saved it and moved it somewhere else. there's quite a few folks walking around taking photos. So a lot of folks have memories like we do, and they're just trying to take it in one last time before it goes away for good. Dining is always a great artistic opportunity. Frank Lloyd Wright. And it's kind of warm in here. I think the air conditioning is not working anymore. And it has all these wonderful skylights. That's one of the things I remember about this mall, having the skylights everywhere, all the natural light. I believe this was a Zales or something. Yeah, so Macy's is another store that's left. Yeah, more of the sunken down seating areas with the leather. Definitely 1980s, isn't it? Yeah, it screams the 80s. And this tile has always been here. It's never changed. That alone brings back memories. I don't know, I guess I look down a lot. Wow, it's weird seeing it like this. Well, the next time we come back, it won't be here. Do you remember walking around this mall?
Yeah, I remember it. I remember walking all the way around, up and down.
Yeah. It's weird not seeing that water fountain working. And then sometimes during Christmas, they would put a platform over the top of it, and Santa would sit up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually seen Santa, or sat on Santa's lap many of times right there. There's a lot of Santa visits there. Yeah. The pretzel peddler. There's a couple of cups with like a little bit of dust on it. Oh, they even have an icy machine back there still. They didn't take everything when they left. A lot of these stores left things. They were just in a hurry to get out, or it cost them too much to take it out. And the kid play area. This has changed over the years. I believe at one time they used to have a slide that would slide down or something like that. It's been but this is a newer playland. Lord and Taylor. And this was Hudson's, I think, at one time, because I remember they used to have mannequins here. And when you look this way, you would see the mannequins with all the different dresses. There's Toe and Denise over there. And then you would walk into the, into the store there. Kind of different. It's kind of like saying goodbye to an era, right?
Yeah, like an old friend.
Kind of like an old friend, yes. Yep, online shopping, the internet. Yeah, they're playing Video Killed the Radio Star, and I thought that was perfect. The internet killed the mall. The soul of Detroit. A taste of the city. And for the last time. Huh.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye for the first tonight.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Just thought it would be cool to come back and take one last lap around and check it out. Yeah. One day we'll look back and say, I remember the days of malls, right? We're gonna go to Dawn's favorite restaurant, the Lebanese Grill.
Yes.
I believe we did a video on this once before.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, let's go on in and get some really good food. In fact, their pita bread with the garlic. Oh,
Oh, and the salad is like top notch.
I'm gonna get
You're gonna get some good.
the salad, the pita bread, and I'm gonna get myself like a kebab of some sort. Look at these two over here up to no good.
Oh
yeah. Okay. Don't scare everybody. And that's what it's about right there. And there's the garlic butter, the garlic sauce there, or whatever. Oh boy, this stuff here is like good. Good stuff.
So good.
You can't get this anywhere in Tennessee. Nothing like this. I mean, it's different. Yeah,
So good.
Garlic is amazing.
Thank you.
Welcome, enjoy. Hello. Duke,
Yeah, and the salad is the bomb. Look at that.
follow me, please.
And everybody has got some salad. And here is our dinner. Look at that. Wow, so we have shawarma, all the good stuff, right? Kofta, and a great big thing of rice for all of us to share. What do you think? Go ahead.
How do we dig in? How do we do this?
So over there is the shawarma, and then you have, this is the kofta, and that's chicken kofta. And there's some steak, chicken. That's the chicken shawarma, right? I think I got it.
Just start digging in. You guys.
Start digging in.
Like, put some stuff on your plate, I guess. I don't know. I want some of this beef, but I gotta cut it in half.
Dawn's favorite place to eat.
I'm taking some of the purple stuff. The purple stuff's delicious.
Oh boy, yeah, all the good stuff. What are you thinking, Dawn?
It's good.
Good stuff, huh? It's the next day. We put the camera down after dinner and spent time with Toe and Denise. And yeah, what did you think, Dawn?
It was a fun day.
Yeah.
We got to walk around the Lakeside Mall, and it's going to be closing its doors.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to eat your favorite restaurant.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
My favorite
boy.
restaurant.
We only get it once every few years.
Yeah.
And
Every couple of years.
It seems like
if we're
that.
out here, we go.
yeah, and but walk around Lakeside Mall, a lot of memories there. I remember buying my first tools at Sears, doing a lot of shopping. I remember Christmases and how the mall would be so packed, with people
Yeah.
and the decorations and Santa, and it just brings back a lot of memories. The memories keep flowing from there, meeting up with friends and things like that. So I know that maybe for you all it might be like, okay, it's just a mall closing, but for us it's memories.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a video so that I can look back later on and we can both look back and remember, where we spent some time in our lives, So after we put the camera down, we pretty much went back to Port Huron, went underneath the Blue Water Bridge. We sat around, talked to Denise, and spent time really with family. And today we're going to be doing some more of that. And, but that's going to do it for yesterday's video, technically. This is the future, Will and Dawn. But if you guys like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
also if you haven't, please subscribe so you miss these upcoming road trip adventures. Guys, we got some plans coming. I'm working on them right now. We're not 100% sure. We kind of, We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.